Hi, welcome to my video. So today we're going to be going over the HomePod Mini. I'll give you my review and my honest opinions on these speakers because I've listened to many YouTubers before I purchased them. As you can see, they're there behind my bed. Apple has done an amazing job when it comes to the design and aesthetics of these small speakers. They come in white and black, so depending on the type of theme or colors you have in your rooms, these speakers will be able to seamlessly blend into the environment you place them in. They're so small, you can hardly notice them. They actually look like small candles there. They've done an amazing job because they don't look like smart speakers. They blend into the environment they're in. So let me just show you the HomePod itself. As you can see, it's such a small size. Actually looks like one of those American baseball balls. It's got a crisscross design, as you can see. Comes with touch sensitive volume up and down, and this area all lights up. You also get a plug socket on this. So this one in the UK just flicks out like this. As you can see, a very nice, just a USB-C port here. My question is, on a £100 smart speaker, we get a plug socket. But on a £1,200 iPhone, we get no plug. Apple, what's going on? Apple have introduced a number of key smart features within their smart speakers. They've introduced intercom. So on your iOS devices, you can just say for example, to your Apple Watch, "Hi, is the dinner ready?" That can then be played if you have the HomePod in your kitchen, can be played onto that. So whoever's in the kitchen will then be able to respond back to you and send the message, "Yes, the dinner's ready, come down and eat." This allows these speakers to have more use within the home. You're not just getting a speaker to listen to music, you're getting a whole ecosystem within your home. So this smart speaker can then control the blinds, can control the lights. The possibilities are endless. So Apple have introduced the U1 chip within this smart speaker. So this essentially allows you to hand off whatever you're playing on your mobile phone to this smart speaker by just bringing it close by to the speaker and tapping it. And this will automatically shift the music from your iPhone directly to the smart speaker. They've also allowed a hands-free system with this speaker. So any phone calls you're on, you're able to hand off the phone call to the smart speaker also. So then you can speak freely from any point in your room, as it has 4 microphones inbuilt. So sounds able to be picked up clearly, and the person on the other side doesn't even know you're on a hands-free speaker because it's that clear. So now let's talk about the speakers within this mini HomePod. So Apple, down here, have included a downward facing full range driver. So this deals with the mid and bass. Along the sides, 2 sides, they've put passive radiators. Now those passive radiators are meant to increase the bass. But to be honest, they're doing nothing. The bass produced from this HomePod Mini is nothing. It doesn't produce enough sound. Apple, all you have to do is introduce 4 tweeters, 1 mid/bass driver facing downwards, and make a mini HomePod version. Not this type of mini that you've given us, but something with a little bit more power, bit more bass, bit of room filling sound would be much appreciated. They can easily do it. It can then slot in between this mini and the HomePod. They can call it the HomePod Max, even the new version, but something at the £100 price tag should come with a lot more sound and room filling emphasis. If you look at what Alexa and Amazon have done with their £100 version, $100 as well version that I should say, it's got a mid bass driver plus a tweeter. So you can get a lot more for your money. Whereas this, I'm afraid, should have really come in at £50, $50, more closer to the low end Amazon and Google equivalents. It's where this sound actually belongs. The other issue I have with this Apple HomePod Mini and HomePod is how smart they are. In terms of, we have a radio station here in the UK called BBC, and there's a number of other radio stations beneath this, such as BBC One, BBC One Extra, and BBC Asia Network. Unfortunately, none of these work on Apple products. The reason is there's some sort of licensing issue with the broadcast from these stations between the BBC and Apple. My issue is, why does this work on Amazon Alexa, Google, but just does not work on Apple products? So BBC and Apple just need to come together, fix their disagreement so we can listen to their music. The workaround they've actually given us is to open the Sounds app on your iOS device and then AirPlay it to that speaker. Now in this day and age, nobody does that. That's a very old technology, old way of using your tech. We like to use our voices. We want to communicate with our devices. We have a smart home at the end of the day. Everything can be controlled by our voice. Why do we need to manually open up apps and then stream to our speakers? I don't believe that is the correct way of doing it. So please, BBC and Apple, resolve the issue that you're having. At time of recording this, it just does not work. Let's hope in the new iterations and new licensing agreement of the broadcasting with the BBC and Apple can be resolved as soon as possible. When you compare the HomePod Mini to the sounds of a Sonos Play 1, for instance, it's night and day. The Sonos Play 1 beats the Apple HomePod Mini hands down. It's got clear sound, it has bass, and you're able to hear even the difference. Even though I've got the HomePod Mini in stereo pair, so 2 speakers versus the one Sonos Play 1, it's clear the Sonos has better, deeper sound. So when considering a smart speaker, you also have to consider what room you're placing this speaker in. So my recommendations for this HomePod Mini would be in a small bedroom or a small kitchen, as this very small speaker, so it can't fill a large room with a nice amount of sound. Another recommendation would be in a child's bedroom. Small babies generally listen to white noise. This speaker would be ideal for that situation, but then again, it's fairly expensive to spend this type of money on just listening to white noise in a child's bedroom. So consider where you're installing this speaker before you purchase it. So before you buy a smart speaker, you have to consider what room you're going to be using it in, how large that room is, because you need a larger speaker to fill the room, but also, thirdly, what radio stations you're going to be listening to. The reason I say this, within the UK, when unable to listen to BBC radio stations, so there's a range of about 10 different radio stations that we're unable to listen to. So before you purchase any smart speaker, research if you can listen to your actual radio station you want to listen to. I never thought I would be in this situation where a radio is unable to play a station you listen to. We live in this era where smart speakers need input and need licenses to play individual radio stations. So do your research before you buy any smart speaker to ensure you can listen to your radio station of choice. Thank you for watching my video. Please can I get a subscribe down below? The more subscribers I get, the more content I can produce for you guys. I can help you on your next tech purchase and guide you through that minefield. So take care now. Bye.